welcome back to CoinDesk Live. We are coming to you all the way from Buenos Aires, Argentina, where the Avalanche Summit is underway. This is the premier Avalanche community event of 2024. I am Jen Sanasi here with my co-host, Zach Seward. Now, we are digging a little bit deeper into a movement we talked about earlier, a movement in Argentina hopes to transform the country into the world's first crypto nation. Joining us now to discuss is Crecimiento co-founder Emiliano Velazquez.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Good to be here.
I think you have the same name as a soccer player. Football,
Yes,
right?
yes.
You do.
Very uncommon.
You're doing more important things.
Great game last night, by the way. Did you watch
Very
that?
difficult.
It was fun.
Yeah. I always take his pictures and put it on my Tinder profile.
There you go. Nice. Now you're talking.
All right, Emiliano, we're talking about Crecimiento, a movement here in Argentina. We talked about Diego Fernandez a little bit about it. He introduced us to the project. So I want to start here. Tell us a little bit about your story. How did you get into crypto? Why is it so important for you to lead this charge?
So I've been in crypto for a long time. I started in 2013. I was introduced by Wences Cáceres from Sapo, and one of the guys that actually turned everyone in California basically to crypto. And out of serendipity, I managed a medium and just got obsessed, I guess, like everyone. For the first 2 weeks, I thought it was a bit of a scam. And then I read into it and I fell in love and I've devoted my life to it. And like many revolutions, that they say they happen in a night, but they take 10 years to form. And the Argentinian community has been like that. We have so many OGs and entrepreneurs. You have like the Central Line Council here, Open Zeppelin, so many amazing projects that started. So I've been a developer for developing products for a long time, and when this movement started to coalesce into form, given a lot of different factors that came into play, both with the current administration, with the situation with crypto is at the moment, with so many people building products, and it just created this network effect that it just made sense and happened. It happened very quickly. We met in May, we started developing the idea, and by August, we had the first pop-up, which was the launch of the Crecimiento movement. The pop-up is called Aleph. That had over 2,500 people. That had over 300 projects, startups applying to be part of the incubator, like developers and builders and hackathons and a lot of things. So like the momentum is here and we have to take advantage. You can see like everyone that's here. Buenos Aires is really one of the hidden gems of the crypto world. You see Singapore, you see Berlin, Berlin, like so many places, but Buenos Aires is really one of the hidden gems where a lot of the stuff is happening.
Yeah, we've been talking about sort of the unique financial realities that make crypto attractive in Buenos Aires and in Argentina more widely. Necessity has made a lot of people turn to these technologies, and it's created, again, that high floor of sort of user adoption and embrace of some of these technologies. How do you see yourself advancing that floor even higher? Will there be some additional value additive things that you see as being maybe more important than the necessity that a lot of people are facing right now?
Yeah, so like the goals of Crecimiento are three very important goals. To, in the next 4 years, increase the amount of people using on-chain products to 10 million more, to improve the startup ecosystem and the amount of startups that we have by 10x fold, and to bring regulatory stability to these projects, because it doesn't help if you can build a project in 2 years, 3 years, and then the next administration changes everything, and then the project has to move to a different regulation that is more attractive. So in terms of the organic use that we have, the numbers are between 15, 20%, we want to develop products and want to help people develop products. Over the next year, we're going to have 6 different accelerator programs that are not going to be done by us. The goal of the foundation is to be very small, but to encourage other people to make the programs. So if you go to the website, you can see how to apply, how to receive grants, and how to participate. But it's like increase the amount of startups. There's very obvious things that you can do now. For example, in Argentina, you don't normally have mortgages, and you don't normally have access to credit in different forms. And these are crypto products that already exist, and stuff that you can deploy and apply. It just needs a bit of, teams need a bit of mentorship and a bit of helping with capital and with different things. But once that kicks off, Buenos Aires really is going to be a very different place.
Just like, speaking of sort of the macroeconomic situation, do you see, do you see dollar-backed stablecoins as being central to this vision of stability and payment systems that are more efficient? Or are you looking to crypto-native options that are being built outside of, say, a dollar-backed stablecoin issuer that makes sense to the people of Argentina?
I think there's definitely a competition of currencies, and there's going to be we can't deny the fact that a lot of people in Argentina and Latin America use mainly USDT as well on Tron network. We don't have to. There's going to be people that's going to be using USDC products. There's going to be people that are going to be using the centralized products. It depends on the use case. It depends on the moment. It's a great moment in time now to build that products with a culture behind of decentralization and everything. But people are going to use what they feel more comfortable using and what's at their hands.
Sounds like, I mean, the opposite of most of the places we talk about when we're in the studio back in the US. The demand is here, right? But you're talking about needing the capital and the builders. When we talk about crypto hubs, we often hear places like Singapore, Dubai vying for this name of crypto hub. How do you think about attracting that capital and builders here when there are regions like that who are maybe doing it in a more splashy and public way?
So I think it's very important to focus on the point that you shouldn't be attracting people just because Buenos Aires is sunny and a lovely place. It has to make sense why they would want to come and build products here. So on one side, the capital is available anywhere. People can move, and in Buenos Aires, you have a lower cost of living, and you have a lot of things like that. But the work that we're doing with Crecimiento, especially, for example, the Sandbox legislation that is being passed on as we speak, and it could potentially mean that by beginning of next year, you're going to have a sandbox that's going to allow people to tokenize houses, to do mortgage products, to do lending, to a number of things that startups really should look at this as an opportunity of saying, I have a market of 45 to 50 million people that don't have access to financial services, and I have a sandbox that allows me to do that. Or I can develop in another regulation where I have big financial incumbents that don't want me to build these products, and I have to compete, and it's expensive, and it really is attractive when you look at it from a point of it's a big opportunity what's happening here.
How would you describe how receptive the new national government has been to some of your efforts?
I've actually been quite surprised, met with people from political parties from the spectrum. They were more knowledgeable than I expected. I guess in Argentina, you have a PhD in finance by the time you're 12, because people in other places don't really know about the blue dollar, the illegal dollar, the legal dollar, all of this combination. So we have been dealing with this for many years, so politicians know about this. They have been supportive and open, and like current administration has this policy of open competition of currencies, and just basically allowing people to test out things. But I've seen that from a range of people in the political spectrum, not only the administration right now. So like crypto support is here, not only because this administration is here.
Nice.
Does Crescimiento have any involvement in the discourse with government officials, or did you have any involvement in how this regulatory sandbox would look once it comes into fruition?
No, we're just providing. So during the Aleph pop-up in August, we worked together with the City of Buenos Aires government to develop this sandbox for the City of Buenos Aires that allows you to do things in Buenos Aires. And that was so attractive for different agencies in Argentina that they got together with the CAF, which is like the FinTech Chamber, and the CMB, which is basically our SEC, in order to present a joint effort to do a sandbox to the national level. But we just helped kickstart the wheel, and Mili Santamaria, which is leading the legal department for Crecimiento, has done a great job, and her team. So we are basically trying to teach both politicians and entrepreneurs and journalists as well to know what the technology is about.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Emiliano, thank you so much for
It's been a
joining
pleasure.
us.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.